It's coming up next. So, what is the best way to learn all the Windows shortcuts or hotkeys? Well, that's exactly what we're going to cover in this video. We'll go over the top 10 plus bonus hotkeys. So, if you're ready to dive in and learn, then let's get started. First up, we have our first section, Basic Shortcuts. And let's go ahead and start with CTRL, C to copy. Now, to copy something, all you have to do is highlight it and then press CTRL-C, and that will put it onto your clipboard. And then if we go over here, we can press CTRL-V to paste. If we press Ctrl-Shift-C, it's actually going to copy this entire selection right here. And if we go over here, CTRL-V is going to paste those items right there. And if we ever want to cut something, which is basically copy and paste all in one, we just highlight it, press CTRL-X. And that is going to cut it. And if we go over here, press CTRL-V, and it's going to paste it right there. Now, if you ever make a mistake, don't worry, just press CTRL-Z, and that's going to undo it. Now, if you change your mind and you want that back, you can press CTRL-Y, and that's going to redo it. And so these basic shortcuts are definitely ones you want to remember because they're really going to make your life a lot easier. Alright, moving on to our next section, we have Window Management. Now, this is going to be very useful as well. So if you press Alt-Tab, you're going to see all of your currently open apps. And if you want to switch to one, all you have to do is just tap on it and it'll bring that into focus. Now, if you want to completely close out of an app, you can click on the title bar, press Alt F4, and that is going to close out of that application. Now, if you press Windows D, that's going to show us our desktop. And if you want to bring the window back into focus, just click on it, and it's going to bring that right back up. Now, if you press Windows E, that's going to bring up our File Explorer. And then if you press Windows L, that is going to lock your computer. Moving on to our next section, we have browser shortcuts. So if you're like me and you use your browser a lot, then these are going to be really useful for you. So if you press CTRL-T, that's going to add a new tab. And if you want to close out of a tab, you can either press the X at the top or you can press CTRL-W, and that's going to close out of it. If you press CTRL-Shift-T, that's going to reopen your recently closed tab. And if you have multiple tabs open, you can press CTRL-Tab, and that's going to cycle through those tabs. Next up, we have our fourth section, Screenshots and Display. So if you want to take a screenshot of your entire screen, you can press Windows Print Screen, and that's going to save that to your Pictures folder. You can also press Windows Shift-S, and that's going to bring up the snip tool. So you can use that to take a screenshot of a particular window or a particular portion of your screen. And if you press Windows P, that's going to change your display settings. And now we have our fifth and final section, Productivity. So if you want to bring up the Start menu, all you have to do is press the Windows key. If you want to bring up the search box, you can press Windows S. Now, you could also just click on the Start menu and then click on the search icon, but this is just going to save a couple of seconds. And if you press Windows I, that's going to bring up your settings. Now, if you want to bring up the Run box, press Windows R, and inside of here you can type in various commands. For example, if you want to bring up Notepad, you can just type in Notepad. And then if you want to make things bigger on your screen, you can press Windows Plus, and that's going to magnify things. And if you want to make things smaller, press Windows minus, and that's going to decrease the magnification. And that's it for this video. Let me know in the comments below if this helped you out. And if you want to keep this video handy, you can always save it to your Microsoft OneNote. Now, if you're a fan of Mixytech TV, then make sure to follow for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.